Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at a beautiful place called Cafe de Oasis in Chiang Mai. We'll get back to that in a little bit. So I finally got to check out the inside of a hospital because I needed to take Kendall for some routine things that she has done every year. So we decided to try a place that was recommended to us called Chiang Mai Ram Hospital. Now this would be the first time that Kendall and I, my wife, went to a hospital here in Thailand, and we didn't know what to expect, how much they were going to charge, all that good stuff. So we went to this place, and parking was easy, and we go inside and it's just wide open, but it's very, very organized, extremely organized. We walked in, they immediately greeted us and asked us what we were there for, had us fill out whatever forms we needed to fill out, and they were in English and Thai, so that was not a problem whatsoever. Everything inside was numbered. This is just as you walk in, let's call it the lobby. Everything was numbered, 1 through whatever the numbers were, and each one was a different type of doctor, OBGYN, or the other things that they have there. They all had a specific title to them that made things easy. And then when it got to the cashier, they were all numbered 1 through 6 or 7 or whatever it was. So anyway, let's just go through the whole thing. So we get in there, fill out the forms, we do a little bit of waiting. Now in the US, it's typical to wait 30 minutes to an hour from your appointment time just to see the doctor. And then when you get back to the doctor's office, it seems like you wait there another 30 minutes before you actually see the doctor. Not the case here, at least not in this hospital. So as soon as they called, or as soon as we started waiting, I think we were there a little early. I think they called us back right on time, right when our appointment started. And they took Kendall back and ran all these tests and other procedures. And she was done with the whole thing in like 20 minutes. And it was very efficient. She said, I didn't go back there with her. Very efficient. She liked the doctor a lot. The doctor spoke really good English. Everything was explained to her. There was more things done in this exam than they would have done in the United States, which she was shocked to that. Again, we were expecting, like in US dollars, we were expecting like this bill to be $600 or $700. It wasn't. It's like $180. We were just dumbfounded that it was so cheap for all that they did, and it was very organized. So whenever they were done with everything, they gave us a slip. It had a number on there, so you sit down and you wait, and they call your number, and you go up to the appropriate cashier, whatever number they said, counter to go to for your particular number. Everything was really nice and organized. The wait time just to pay was about 10 minutes or so. Wasn't bad at all. It was very impressive. I really, if I had to choose between going to the hospital at Chiang Mai Ram or one of the ones in the US, I think I'd pick Chiang Mai Ram. Just seems a lot more organized, and it was just a great experience. So I know a lot of you have asked when we talked about healthcare what the hospitals were like. Well, that's what it was like. Now there's been some really cool spots that Kendall and I have been to over the past couple of weeks, so I'm gonna try to play catch up on some places that I want to tell you about. Now the first one is a place right on the Ping River. It's a restaurant, and it is a place that I would go to if you're looking for a higher end meal, not the cheapest meal you're going to have. Really good food though. And what's cool, again, it's right on the Ping River, so you could sit in their kind of outside inside area, meaning you're covered but you're still outside. And they do have some tables, I'm going to guess those are used at night. We were there during the day, that people could sit on the grass right by the river. You can see some of the boats go by. And if you look across the Ping River, you're looking at towards where Old City is, that direction. You're going to see some of the bigger markets there and everything else. So there's a lot to look at. And the restaurant serves really good food. It wasn't busy at all. As a matter of fact, I think there were only 2 tables there for lunch when we were there. But the food, they had some unique dishes. Kendall had, I think it was green curry, and then it was wrapped in roti. So it's kind of like, roti is more like a dessert. It's very good. So if you combine both, it's really good. I had their cow soy beef, and it was one of the best khao sois I've had. Not the number one, but it was a very good khao soi. I would definitely go back there again if I was entertaining guests. If you're not entertaining guests, it might be a little bit more than you're gonna wanna spend. That's just my take on the whole thing, but it's a really, really cool place to go. Now, the neat thing is across the street is the place that Kendall wanted to go to. She wants to start collecting these little elephants that they have at a place called Elephant Parade Land House. Anyway, these little elephants are colored by artists. Each one is individually done. They're not mass produced. They're individually done by artists who volunteer their time to paint these elephants, and some of the proceeds are used for the conservation of elephants to help feed them, take care of them, all that kind of stuff. So we went in there and they had a bunch of different themes painted on all these elephants, anything you could think of. Kendall ended up going with a set that was all about Chiang Mai. One of them, had the flag on it. One of them had all these things that are common to Chiang Mai, like khao soi and different things on there. But anyway, so I think she's going to start collecting those. But that was right across the street from where we had lunch. Now, whenever we were at the hospital, there was 2 procedures we had to have done for Kendall, and there was a gap in between them of about an hour and a half. So we decided to go from the hospital over to a restaurant we had been to, a cafe, about a year ago. It's called Versailles. Somebody's coming to Thailand. Planes flying overhead right now. So welcome. Anyway, this place is called Versailles, and the whole theme of it kind of looks like you're in a European town. It's a really cool place to go to and grab a quick drink. They also do have hotel rooms there. So not only can you just go there, and this is in Old City, at the top left corner, so you can go there and just enjoy a drink or maybe a bite to eat, but you can also stay there. They have a nice pool area, and again, everything around there is not in Thai. It's done in a European theme, but it's very pretty, and I suggest if you're visiting here, you check that place out. Now, a place that we stopped at that we hadn't been to in a while with great khao soi is a place called Khao Soi Kun Yai, and that is in Old City North. Okay, this is at the top part on the perimeter road at the very top there. You're going to find a place called Khao Soi Kun Yai. It's kind of hard to see from the road, so I'll put a link to the description down below. But anyway, this place has limited seating. Great khao soi, cheap prices. So the way it works is you're going to go up to the counter and you're going to order your food. Then once you order your food, you're going to go and sit down. You don't pay right away. You pay afterwards. I don't know how they remember what you ordered, but they always seem to. So just know when you go back up to the counter when you're done eating, they will remember what you had, take your money, everything's good. But one of the things we like about their khao soi is a lot of times you get khao soi, you get like a piece of chicken and it's on the bone and you have to tear it all apart, get your hands all nasty while you're doing it. Not that big of a deal if you got napkins. But the way they do it here is all the chicken is already shredded, so it makes things a little bit easy. They got chicken, they got pork, they got beef. My suggestion to you would be the pork or the chicken. So give that a try. And like I said, there's limited seating. If you try to go there at 12 o'clock, you're probably going to be disappointed and turn away because there's not going to be any seats left available. When Kendall and I go there, we like to go right around 11 to 11:15, and there's usually 1, maybe 2 tables available every time. Anytime after that, can't promise you anything, and I don't believe they're open for dinner. Now, where I'm at today, our realtor, Alice with Indigo Chiang Mai, that we do all of our real estate videos with, recommended this place. It's called Cafe de Oasis. This is at the north, we'll call it the northwest end if you're using downtown Chiang Mai as a reference point. This is a really nice place. If you're trying to go somewhere budget friendly, this may not be the place for you. If you're going for a really nice place that you want to bring friends and family to, where you're going to get high-end food, this is a place to come to. The waiting staff is very professional and they are very attentive to your every need. They have a big selection on the menu. They've got pizzas, they have some burgers. So they do have a little bit of mix of Western food and Thai food. So if you look around this place, it's sort of, I'm gonna call it like a a rainforest type theme. It's very, like they got water spraying everywhere. They got lots of plants. They got indoor seating, which is very nice if you want to get out of either the rain or the smoky season or whatever season you're here for. They got the outside area, which is very nice. And I gotta say, there were no mosquitoes, which I was shocked. Usually at some of the outdoor places, you're going to have to contend with mosquitoes. They got a nice outdoor area here, it looks like, for maybe weddings or for some corporate event outdoors. There's a lot going on here, and it's in an inconspicuous place. This is one of these places, if you didn't hear about it, you might miss it. That's all I have for you right now. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We really appreciate it. We're a small channel trying to grow. If you like the video, please like it. If you feel so inclined, buy us a coffee. There's a link in the description. There's also, if you look down below, there's a button there called Thanks. And I'd like to do a shout out to the people who have given us some donations online. We really, really, really appreciate it. I know we thanked you online, but I just want to tell you again, we really appreciate your support. And until next time, I'm going to say thank you in Thai, which is Kap Kun Kap.